So this is a Hazard ND Uncapped EDD. I actually don't know like the ins and outs of ND exactly. I've only played a few NDs. It's definitely a sort of mid-ground between LX2 and LX2 EX with lots of more enemy variants.
I'm just assuming it's going to be hard.
It is, yeah. It's definitely difficult, especially with this uncapped version where PH uses max spawn caps to limit enemy spawns from being having unreasonable quantities of some unreasonable enemies like goo bombers and stingtails and a couple others. And the uncapped, I believe, removes caps on a few of them.
So if you can see in the screen, you already can tell that there's some shenanigans going on with max spawn count.
Yes. Yes, it looks like Spider Swimmers R1, where the max spawn count was completely removed.
Yeah.
To one of its maximum values.
So before we begin, we should talk about the loadout first. Right. That seems to be a reasonable loadout. They have good single target damage and good crowd control.
Yeah.
They have answers to the many challenges in ND, including bulk detonators and presumably other fancy stuff.
Yeah. Lots of fancy stuff.
Yeah. We can get started. Do they take a beer here?
I don't know. Let's find out. I don't actually know.
Okay.
Okay, so it's an elite deep dive in the hollow ball. They take red rock blasters.
It's a cheat beer. It's a red rock blasters. 66%, I believe, increase in health, as opposed to the advertised 33% increase.
Yep, it's something like that.
Which is quite significant.
The beer buff applies twice for code reasons.
I believe.
Definitely helps. Red Rock Blaster is a beer that definitely helps the health economy of team games, especially. Like, you have a little more hit points when you revive. You can hold more red sugar. Resupplies will give you proportionally more health, I believe.
Oh, that's why
they'll give you more health per resupply. So overall, it just helps pad the numbers.
Yep. Now, I do not actually know this EDD stages, but we can find out when they enter the mission.
I do not know either.
I feel like running on a single core is bottlenecking their performance for most people. That's absolutely what it is.
We have all legendary dwarves.
At least for modern gameplay, that is.
Some slightly more legendary than others.
Stop whining!
So the enemy counter we can actually see, which I actually like having the enemy counter. 96 static units.
Ooh.
That is a very high station.
Haunted Cave, 2 Dreadnoughts, and a Morkite. The team probably wants to be pushing towards a Dreadnought to pop the cocoon as soon as possible.
Yeah, notably, Driller has wasted absolutely no time getting through a dirt. I'm not even sure if they consciously picked which one. They just went for the first dirt that they saw. This is to get as... Actually, let me go back.
Surely this will go better.
Yeah, they just turned, went...
I think they have maybe attempted this before.
Quite possible.
Alright.
Doesn't seem blind to me, but yeah.
This is most likely to get to the first Dreadnought as soon as possible.
Persistent Plasma, very strong here, killing all the shockers.
Yes.
Hey.
It's very commonly used for shocker and swarm material.
Shield now, maybe. Shield now.
Shielding.
Good call on the shield to prevent taking too much health damage. Where is the shield?
The shield is placed so
that is a bit too conservative, in my opinion. Should be more out to the room.
The terrain is kind of awful.
Yeah.
Probably, this is actually one of the few scenarios where a carve C4 placed right at the entrance there would have probably greatly improved the terrain situation. A lot of times placing a carve C4 can actually make
we go straight down the tunnel?
Yeah.
I think that was
that is true.
Maybe?
Drill up towards the hive guard.
Yep. Alright, drilling up from here.
So it's good that there's coherent communication about where the team wants to go as a whole.
Go to the tunnel.
As a unit.
Okay.
A bit of an aggressive push with the driller.
Yeah.
didn't have
This is
enough
quite
coverage.
difficult.
Yeah,
Without
yeah,
a shield,
yeah.
yeah, it's kind of difficult. See, if I think it would be better if the gunner led the charge with the shield to prevent Driller from going down in the first
Maybe
place.
get to it.
Yeah. If engineer had
have to
been
keep
right
the
behind
exploders out of the
Driller,
tunnel. We're gonna spawn a
Inferno
high
might
guard
have
before
disabled the
we
core
Oh, speaking of
spreads,
exploders.
which also would have
I
saved
do
Driller.
notice, yeah, I do notice the repellent if you pause the
right
video
behind.
here. This is good repellent right here on the ledge. It prevents enemies from coming directly over the ledge where you can't see.
Yep. Helping increase the sight lines for that
Yep.
when the enemies do path around.
What's a bit
Punch
awkward
well
here
on
is
the
this
here.
is the haunted cave modifier. The haunted bulk's
okay.
always annoying.
Kill the
And it's
whale.
always in the way.
Yeah. So the challenge here is to
Oh,
quickly,
leeches,
efficiently
leeches,
clear the
leeches.
stations, including breeders.
Okay. Very cool.
Exploder trickle.
Presumably the driller
Signals
probably
are
just
bringing a red rock.
wanted to be focusing, putting it down some more sludge.
Finally, it's balanced.
Yeah. More repellent setup.
Leech is dead? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop. Start freezing
Yeah.
Nexuses and popping Dread.
Yeah, pop dread.
So Nexus, do they spawn?
Oh, hey,
They
hey,
spawn
hey,
all
hey, that is a lot of
Ah,
my
it's
character.
problem.
We
Yeah,
gotta
Nexus
kill
so
this.
they're
is
actually
difficult
important to get rid
on
of.
its big
It's
stats.
sticky well.
So the team popped the dread at an a bit unfortunate timing because it's just a normal wave just spawn.
Yeah.
We can
My
see
brain
So
worked.
Left,
if
going
the
left, going left,
yeah,
going left,
it's
going
a
left.
bit
There's
septics.
scary.
Septics everywhere.
I think into
can
the
see
wall.
that there's so many enemies on the screen that the frame rate of the recorder is dying. The fire spread is kind of ridiculous. The kill feed's going crazy. The team has been split,
Which is very not
which is
ideal.
very dangerous.
There are 3, 4, 5 septics in the background, which are horrible. There's
Yeah.
a billion slashes, and the team probably should have went into the wall when the shield was up because I don't think they were able to handle the pressure.
Yeah, the team could either have gone into the wall or headed for the back tunnels they used to get here.
Yeah. It's a bit awkward fighting in the open with so
Because
many
That
dangerous
was a
enemies.
very unfortunately timed normal wave. They should have
Yes.
sought cover probably as soon as possible.
Yeah.
There go my frames.
I
I'm
went
back with you,
down.
I'm back
So
with you, back
it's
with you.
really awkward
Okay,
here
I
because
got-
Driller and Gunner is trying to survive here.
We need to
Plus,
resupply down.
it's
hiding around in a
extremely
circle.
unfortunate
It's-
shell back down.
Yeah.
Do I have shield up? I can shield on you and.
Probably would have been better if Gunner and Driller just tried even go into the wall and try to go back where they have an established hold. I know the haunted cave modifier makes this very
Okay,
annoying.
septics and roller. Septics
Yeah.
and roller.
Haunted Cave isn't helping.
It's really hard to
As well.
calm them
I'm
because
almost
there's
out of
so
sludge.
much happening.
Oh, I'm out of health. I fucking went.
There's so many
Okay,
threats.
no axes. No axes.
I'm gonna go back to that reason.
Yeah.
There's not
Yeah,
enough
we need to
sludge
get
being
up
put
right
down.
I'm coming.
But that's hard to do when
Oh,
there's
did a
also
breeder
so many
pop?
enemies to
Or
consider.
Nexus?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
And I have no good
out of ammo is
Out of not ideal.
Oh, bulk.
Okay, I have
because
ammo
sludge has to worry about ammo economy as well. When the
Yeah,
bugs are
which
too
is
spread
really
out,
annoying.
You need to spend a lot more sludge to capture them all, but that ends up being really inefficient with ammo. And early on,
And
in a
now,
deep dive
the
like
main
this,
out clear is a bit separate from the team.
yeah. And early on in a
It's
deep dive like this,
it's really
fracture situation can be
really
pretty bad.
painful.
Yeah.
Bulk is on my body.
now. There's an actual bulk. That could actually save us some ammo.
And unfortunately, Scout is down, so they can't really
But
push
we're
objective
gonna have
objective
other ammo
either.
problems very soon.
And there's a
God.
bulk alive.
As well as
There's
Dreadnought.
so much going on.
There's two
Carter
bulks
just
in the
went through me
cave right
and hit
now
me.
and a
Okay, I'll take
Dreadnought.
that.
There's nothing's.
In
nothing like
theory,
that.
they could use the bulk to kill the Dreadnought, but they probably
Yeah.
want to keep the Hive Guard alive in any case.
They may yet have the chance to do that
Most of the.
Okay, we need to.
after they stabilize.
Where's the crapper?
Yeah.
We have
But
a camera
popping the
clockwise to
dread
get down
is
the
a
line.
blessing in this case because it suspends normal spawns and
Okay.
non-swarms.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
Here,
one of the
I'm
biggest
going to
reasons they'll be
start
afforded the
opening this
opportunity
dirt
to
here.
stabilize.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, no, stuff's coming in from over here.
Looks like they actually popped a hole into another cave and some encounter spawns will be.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
also
so-
beneficial too, because then those encounter spawns won't be there when they push the cave.
Compressor.
It's down.
Alright, I'm opening this dirt up over here, and, oh, hey.
So, good usage of power tag
shoot,
there.
that's a tunnel.
It's very
Okay,
efficient
that
to
line
use
is working.
power tag on the presses to save ammo.
Yes.
So when
Funny
you can
thing,
scout, we're gonna
impact
have to go
axes
through
can
here
kill low health
and
mobs
get
without being
nitro.
consumed like that.
Are we
was
pushing
there.
together?
Yes.
Because we have the dread up now, so it's not as dangerous.
Somebody, two should babysit. You go with scout. Go with scout shield.
So there's a decision being
I
made that
double
the
up
team is
this
going to
week,
split up with 2 people taking
no, I
attention and 2
cannot, I'm so
pushing
sorry.
a new cave.
That's,
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna need to
solo.
call second race to play.
That is an interesting split.
I'm low
I'm
primary,
gonna
but I.
go with Scout.
I'm curious which two will stay behind.
Just fucking hell, these squads.
Having both the dread and the ghost spoke is just really, really annoying.
Okay, we're babysitting.
It looks like Gunner and Scout went on to explore the new cave, which isn't a
try
bad
and
idea,
skip
because
the
Scout can get the
high
Nitra, and Gunner's
Do what now?
Gunner's about the best
We need to try and
well-rounded
bulk skip the hype guard.
kit on this team.
Yeah, we can save
Yeah.
that for later.
So they can probably
Yeah.
handle anything
But right now we
any
need
of the encounters
more.
or stationaries that are,
Exactly.
Yeah.
especially with not very much time pressure on the card.
As soon
Yeah.
as that room is relatively clear.
This
let us
does
know.
mean that we can't really see what the other 2 team members are doing from this
Yeah.
POV.
All we can do is watch as they babysit their 3 pets.
Yeah.
Mason, we should do one more lap.
Talk
and
is
then
low
go
health.
Yeah.
Eventually
Let's
it
go down.
will go down.
Yeah.
Shit. Ooh, I'm low.
Room
One's
is...
bad.
Breach is good.
I suspect that
Things
this
out on me, Raider on
composition
me.
has
Okay,
some
we're coming.
ammo economy issues.
There's no leeches around me.
Okay,
I
good.
think sludge can be harder.
There's
on,
2 sprouts, 3 sprouts are open.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's so much
I
stuff
think
on
being Inferno plus aim refire.
Critical.
Get
Get that
Inferno
whale.
really doesn't help with wave clear as
Okay,
much.
exploders
it's
everywhere.
really
Exploders
weird
everywhere.
for
Oh, God.
LSTs where
Watch the
the
sprouts.
also
Wait,
geared
no.
towards LSTs.
Oh, I
Good.
go left.
Okay.
So I-
This terrain is also typical hollow
Hey.
ball being absolutely awful.
This terrain is horrible.
Yeah, there's 3 of
The
them.
ups and downs, the pits.
Oh, I can
Bad.
actually get knife.
It's just bad sightlines, bad kite
Yeah, I
lines.
can
Watch the
I have.
leeches.
Oh shit! I died to a slasher. I have knife.
There's
Also,
no leeches out here.
Okay, good.
Kurlock sprouts as stationary is
Not
definitely
free,
one of the
not free.
most interesting ideas of all time.
Pretty
Okay.
mean.
I
Right,
did
yeah,
like them
right,
overall.
Yeah.
but,
Okay, good.
Because they don't their
Okay, that's
attacks
a lot of
aren't
web
very
spinners.
well
I need
projected.
help on web spinners very soon.
No.
So
I
you just
know.
get casually get hit by a
Ow.
Kurlock sprout, lose half your health, and then
We
wonder
don't
what
have
just hit you.
resupply and we need a deposit.
Yep.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I
To bolt.
did
Yep.
clean up.
Slashes,
Driller
yeah,
could be using
this
drills
is getting a
to
bit
protect
dangerous.
themselves a little more.
Us.
Yeah.
Wake
As
up.
Nice.
they
Nice.
have to dodge around these
Wake up
small
deposit.
enemies, which do a lot of damage.
I'm gonna have to kill this one.
I don't have any nitro.
And that
Okay,
would
grab
actually
it.
save
Perhaps
You can
sludge.
kill
there
the bulk
could
right
be a
now.
better
We kill Hive Guard.
coordination here.
Never
Team
mind.
seems to be
I think it's
a bit
invisible.
split up.
Yeah,
It's like
I agree.
Yeah.
There's
Come on. Pull Molly over here. I have the nitro.
looks like they're going for
Wait,
night.
I'm farther down.
Which
than
is
you.
good.
We have reset.
Yeah.
Okay. Calling it here. Let's go. Freeze the nexuses as soon as we have ammo.
And ammo on the way.
Right, compared to 6.2, Nexuses are actually dangerous stationary threats because they spawn with weakened slashes in enemies.
They do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I think Driller could be APCing down more minerals to save the team and scout time.
Okay,
They've
everybody
got
take
more
reserve.
than
That
enough
is
APC ammo.
debatable though, because TCF can't spread like minerals around the cave.
Did we get the
But in this
ceiling
case,
nitro from
since-
the last cave?
All the team's
No.
going to be crawling around this cave for a little bit.
That is true, yeah.
One, two next.
It probably would save more
So
time.
many web spinners.
There was
Why are you up there, Molly?
no real penalty to TCF.
That
Yeah,
is true.
freeze, can you freeze Nexus?
And in lower pits like where that Morkite is,
If you weren't in the way.
Yeah,
minerals
this is
don't go
definitely a
anywhere either.
TCF moment. Yeah.
The
This
terrain is
entire-
awful. I don't even know how it got
I
this
think
bad.
Sentinels have been here.
Sentinels as well,
Back.
which can
Like-
destroy terrain.
Hey, slowing down.
Yeah.
Are we working on this token?
I don't really know what to
What's that,
comment
Ers?
here because there's so much enemy variety. The platforms are interesting because they don't really have any spawns apart from those from
There's more
Nexuses.
nitro.
I think those are helping the team navigate around
What
the
is this
ledges.
plat?
Perhaps.
Which one? Hanging out.
I'm not really sure what the overall objective of the
Man,
platform is,
gaming. Okay, let's go.
but I think
I'm
it's
also
to
not
help the
entirely sure what the team is trying to do here.
Not my problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
Presumably collecting nitro?
Okay, it kind of is my problem.
that's
They
what
have
I
finished the
assumed.
secondary.
There's no ceiling nitro, so it must have been dug out.
Perhaps they're trying to push to the other unexplored places.
Or no, it's
Yeah,
back on
Cold
us.
Tooth is off somewhere, possibly exploring the last cave that they haven't been in. That's my
I'm
guess.
thinking that they should just follow Scout here.
Saving sludge.
Yeah, there's
bringing-
not much
Okay,
reason to
I've got
just
coming
stick
back.
around.
Yeah. Idling time is
you guys
always
take
like
care of the
costing
phone.
ammo.
No, never mind.
I'm not sure
yeah,
sludge needs to be expended here to slow down the ghost bolt.
Nope.
They found the hack. Go for one dwarf at a time.
Couple dwarfs coming, couple bugs coming in.
It is an interesting, possibly good technique
enough.
to drill like small side tunnels to help kite around the ghost bolts.
Okay, let's damage the
Yeah.
thing.
Sometimes a driller is kind of forced to do
Yeah, I
that.
think this platform usage is just to help navigate around the cave because it's so crappy.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, too late.
So it looks like they've decided to start to go on for killing.
Oh, hey, there's a whale coming in this
what?
room. There's a whale coming in the room.
That's fine.
After this, the rest of the stage takes about 15 more minutes. The pacing is somewhat sluggish, but this isn't punished because the dreads stop all the waves. Overall, there isn't much more to say that hasn't already been said, aside from noting that Sludge DOT doesn't stack, so using 2 normal shots to apply a slow is a waste of the second shot. With that, I'll cut to the beginning of the next stage.
Still positive KD.
Jeez.
It's hard to
Okay.
provide commentary on this difficulty because
Um,
there's just so much happening when there's not a dread pausing this one.
Here's a thought.
Well, I think it's also elimination
Well, no,
missions are
because
just
the
really
encounters
hard to
are
comment
still a
on
problem.
because there's
I was
not much
wondering-
pushing,
playing with
there's
the
not
idea
much
of
Yeah.
kiting,
the
there's
dread,
not
like, even before
much
we
team
finish the
dynamic,
room.
team play. There's a whole lot of nothing going.
Because I think it's somehow visible.
It's possible.
Now I'm really curious what this
Spawn
next
is really
next
close
mission
is
is.
the problem, but
Yeah.
we do have a really good
Yeah.
hold location just behind it.
They have a lot
Yeah.
of nitra. The team goes in with
So
a
I
lot
think
of nitra.
I think that's
all
doable,
all the
and then
time
we
they
just chuck
spend
2
in first
Light Roasters
stage
into the room.
conserving.
Which dread is it?
So
I just got
this
an
is
extra
pretty
down.
fortunate. This is a pretty favorable
hey.
condition.
OG
Yeah.
dread.
Definitely.
Oh, whale.
There's a
Right
lot
now,
of
right now.
static.
2 whales.
It
That is that is spicy. It's a 6 eggs, 1 dreadnought mission. No modifiers, I believe.
Really down.
We should
So
probably
once again, they will probably go for the
go
dreadnought.
in
Pink tails.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I think
1,
it's also always
2,
good to check
3,
your
go.
terrain scanner
Right,
before you
right,
even
right,
do
right.
anything.
Same way as before.
That is
We
a
need to
very
push out the
aggressive
drop pod.
call.
I'll try to keep this
Wait,
drop pod
Nitro
here.
right here.
Okay, but I think they
Right
know the
above the
layout
drop
already,
pod?
so they can push to the third directly.
Because I'm wasting my dash.
Here. Okay, I'm drilling.
Shielding on bot. There.
That was a pretty
The
well
driller
played.
probably should have immediately dug to
I'm
third
proxying.
my
instead
God,
of
how did I
trying to
not
mine
die?
something.
Don't know, but we'll take that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll
They
try to
got
still-
pretty
Got the pre-down.
well this
Yeah.
time because of the coordination with the team.
Yeah,
so
there
they were
should
able to
be
get
some
that nitra.
nitra in that room to get.
They had plenty of resupply,
Yeah,
There's a lot of nitro
so
in
they
spawn.
didn't
Okay,
need to
so
focus on
hang out.
Yeah,
with that.
and it's really dangerous
I
out
need
there
to breach the room
initially
to get this
when there's
nitro.
a lot of encounter spawns and
Get the
still
hyper
stations still
for the
left.
Cocoon.
What if it's the
Uh,
case where they already know the layout of the cave and they know that they're not
how's
going
it
to
looking
return
out
to the
there?
starting room that
Ashes
way,
behind.
and they plan on platting off the back?
Yeah, that is
Then I
a
could see
valid.
prioritizing
Yeah.
getting that nitro so
Oh,
that
I'm actually
the
fairly
team doesn't have to return.
low
Ashes
on ammo.
behind.
Okay, Acid fine.
But even okay, so even if that was the case, the person getting the
Like,
nitro
call
probably
Molly
shouldn't have
over
been
here.
driller,
No,
just a
no,
micro
no.
optimization.
I'm calling. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, call it.
Defend anyone.
Acids.
Why the hell is
Acids.
minutes?
Okay, hey, help back here.
Funneling the
Help back
team
here.
through the dirt
Low
is
ammo for wood.
Quite reloading.
So acid
Okay,
shots
I
can
see
trigger
it.
TCF, which
Cover
is something to
line.
be aware of.
Shielding
Yes.
center. It's on code.
Okay.
If you've got a
Nitro in.
projectile enemy shooting
You
you,
get up.
should be very conscientious
Everybody else
about
depot,
where you
and
place
we're
your
drilling into
TCF.
that room.
Good repellent usage.
Ow.
Not afraid to use repellent on the ceiling to force bugs to path on the floor.
Somehow.
Yep.
Yeah, it just crawled in.
Okay, I'm drilling from here. Follow me.
Okay, there's an initiative being
Shield isn't
called
up
by
yet, so
driller,
don't breach too
indeed.
soon.
I'm
If
not.
I team
Which
it
is
in
a
like a
good
few more
thing.
seconds.
It's a long tunnel. It'll be fine.
Okay.
They're drilling somewhere specific.
Okay,
I think they know the layout reasonably well.
correct, but it's still hittable from across the room.
Okay, got it.
Let's see. The scout is split off.
Just reasonably clear stationaries and stuff, so we're not like. Okay, breach now. Shoot, I breached
Okay.
early. I breached early. Shield here.
That is very
Oh,
risky.
you're pushing me into the
bad.
exploders!
Early
I'm
breach.
dead shield.
Lots
I'm
of
dead shield. Give
exploders.
me.
I'm not sure that was a
I
good
breached
right
early,
call.
I screwed that up. That's been water
It
to go.
appears that the early breach is a
This
mistake,
is,
so
oh shit, I'm in.
taking a couple more seconds to check
Okay.
those green skin
Okay.
and eventually breaching space is
Okay.
in
Explode
this
Critically.
scenario one of
Getting
those
up, getting
moments
driller.
where
Yeah, get
that
up,
would
get
save
up,
your
get
team.
me.
Yep.
Okay.
This is
And then get
unnecessarily
back against the
messy.
Yeah.
Going here.
Why
Actually,
is this-
kind of scary too.
Oh, it's
Okay,
this
we're out
is
again.
extremely
This is where we
scary.
want to be.
That is very scary. There's so many
This
stationers.
is where we want to be as long as
And
the
encounter
brute nexuses
spawns.
are down.
I'm shielding again.
Yeah,
That's
do
my
it.
shield.
Take out the brute
not
So,
quite
nexus.
shield.
they appear to have been
Where are you?
aiming for this
Oh, you're
location.
right there. I got it.
I'm in the tunnel.
reason
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
killed
yet
myself
sure.
the
I
first time.
wonder if
Okay,
they
stop
could have just
coming
went
from
through the
behind.
cave.
Stop coming from behind.
I mean
Okay,
the
okay,
tunnel.
We go back into the wall.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
see
we're gonna
a
go back to the
tunnel.
wall out here.
Yeah. I wonder if they could reach
here.
there
Might
instead,
die
which is
here.
probably safer
Get into the wall.
than going directly into unknown room.
Sorry,
I'm
sorry,
running out of
sorry.
shields to be soon.
Going straight
Keep
into an
on
open room is
Cole, can you take
usually
out that one
extremely
nexus
dangerous.
that's close to us?
Exploded.
Yeah. Especially when
you've
there's
got
a lot of
lots
exploders.
or
We get that one
extremely
nexus down, I can
dangerous
start building a
spitballers
hole.
in this version.
Where is it?
Plus all the Korlocks.
I don't even know
Yeah.
where.
It's just very
up to
easy to
us.
get
I've grabbed
overwhelmed
Morkite.
by
Exploder.
projectiles.
There, I killed it.
Okay.
There's more exploders.
I think this is also where like
Okay.
attrition
If
becomes
you
a
have a
problem
shield,
because
yeah,
like
yeah, you're
gonna need
because
one.
of the unfortunate breach, like
I
you'll
am
keep
not on shield.
expanding attrition to
That
try to
whale is still
get the
up.
team back on track.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
There are
People
two
keep
whales.
getting
I'm
chained
making a
down,
hole over here.
unfortunately.
Step back, step back, step back, step
kind
back,
of
step back.
it kind of hurts the momentum.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Yeah, and that's
Accidentally
unfortunate.
C4 an engineer.
Okay, I thought
Oh,
you were
my.
building in the back of the
No, it's
tunnel.
okay, it's okay, it's okay. Still exploder trickle. The whale needs to go.
This is definitely a moment where some good
Subway.
reply
Whales on the left,
as
whales on
soon
the
as
left. I'm getting
possible
shots off.
make a big
Yeah.
difference,
Yeah.
especially up in the ceiling.
It's also okay. So yes, good repellent will really help, but I also really don't like this location where they're at. It's really hard to breach.
Yes,
Subway.
The entrance
we
is
call it
very
the
tiny. You
back.
don't have a lot of good line of sight.
Nice.
Okay,
Good job.
a small entrance isn't necessarily bad if you want to funnel
There's four
enemies
Okay.
in.
I can hear one more at least. Yeah.
Okay.
But
There's
we're
another
also
one right
having
there.
a
Right there.
problem up on the
I have no
left.
shots. I have no shots.
Yeah.
It's really
another
difficult to
Wake
see
up.
all the
Hold set,
station
hold set.
areas,
Cole needs to wake up.
and we've got a lot of grunt and exploding
One
coming
breeder down.
from the
That's
two.
breeders and nexuses.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Oh,
no,
shoot,
no,
get me
no.
in the. I'm in
That's making it so that the small
Got another breeder,
opening
but I
and
died.
the small openings
have a
make
shield
it so that
ready.
it's very difficult to
You
leave
need to get up, Cole. You need to get up.
That's
with all the exploders coming.
I kind of
Yeah.
don't want to use Iron Wool this early.
Use it! Kill
Fine.
whale!
Stabilizing here.
The team is
Thank you.
demanding that
Waste our ammo.
Scout kills the breeders as soon as possible because of the aforementioned
Then ping last
Problem.
whale, so we know what it is.
Yep.
the ability for
That
the
was
team
the
to
max
explode.
we could get was 5.
I'm not necessarily convinced that that's a good use.
Oh,
But
hey.
Trickle still?
Okay. Now we pop the dread across the room.
Yes, it's
Got it.
calling
Nice.
to pop the
Okay.
dreads
Just hang
will
out here for a minute,
stop
pick up
announce rooms.
exploders
Oh, sorry,
that come in.
stop the ambience, or rather.
And then we need to fight outside. Not in.
Step on my
And yeah.
ping.
Nuke baller, nuke baller.
Oh, they are
Yeah.
nuke ballers. That is
Nice.
spicy.
Yes.
Below
Down in
us.
the pit. It's in the pit.
The exploder
Well, that
trickle
is
Hey,
scary.
Dread is coming into
Exploder
our-
trickle actually does seem to be a sort of like. I'm not sure what comps really can deal with this, but this comp definitely is
Sorry.
struggling.
I think sticking does really help because you can project
Is there
your
still
you
a whale
project your
No.
area of
I don't
defense
think so,
against,
it's just-
or rather trigger the
Yeah, there are a bunch
explosion
of
much
inactive
earlier.
exploders.
Yeah, you can be a little bit more thorough.
Oh,
about
there's-
how
God.
this thing's-
Yeah.
The aggro.
This
Okay,
ledge
okay,
is
okay, okay.
really,
Please
really
don't,
not
please don't.
ideal place to hold.
getting close.
Oh god, I got
Oof.
pegged by an acid.
Yeah, this is
Ryan.
also one of the cases
There's
where
still
they
acids.
don't have really a
I
whole lot of
need
flat
to
terrain,
get around
and
here sometime.
they've
Oh
got
shit,
the
this is
big
dead end.
ledge.
Yep, I didn't drill out of there. I started to.
So okay, what
I
what
have two
could
shields,
what
so,
would you do there? I think I would just made the call to go back to
Yeah.
spawn and rebreed.
Better get the masons.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sometimes
Okay.
sometimes if a breach doesn't go
It's
well,
still
you don't
perfect.
have to commit
my
hard
God,
commit.
this forest
You
is
can
super
go
right.
back to a non-safe location and try to find another avenue of
leeches?
breaching.
Oh
Yeah, this is a 6-egg mission. I am not sure
Okay.
why they had to
There's still
end up
trickle.
at this
Keep sniping the
location
exploders off the
specifically.
ceiling.
Yeah, this
And
is
then we need
a
to clear it
very
for nitro.
interesting place to be.
Take the dread
My
from
usual
the
instinct
mini
is to
walk.
try to find tunnels
Might
because
be
those
best
are
one missing.
Yeah.
Can
usually
you
pretty
plant
good
that? Plant
for
that nitro.
taking
Oh, shoot, you're-
swarms.
Where are you?
At least early
Yeah.
on when it's harder to establish holds.
There's the trickle came up.
So
right
okay,
over me.
what could help the team
Oh,
breach here?
yeah, the next.
So some quick
That's since they're
established
going towards whoever went past you.
bunkers could really help you. Maybe perhaps based on tunnels, you can just terrain carve C4 around, just to make it really easy to push the entrance of the cave and
The
of
other
the
thing
tunnel.
is,
Damage
one of the
phase,
important
get
things
it.
about
Spam
being able to
breach.
push a cave is actually draining the encounter spawns out.
Never mind.
Because when you've
Yeah.
got a large variety of enemies, especially melee
You're getting
enemies,
some damage.
trying to... They take away your attention while you're trying to deal with very long range enemies.
Oh shit,
It's
did I?
not really
Oh,
a
no,
good
no, no.
idea
Yeah,
to
you
make a
did.
bunker that has...
Okay.
that opens up towards the
I
cave
see
for
nitro down here.
long-range sniping stationaries.
I
Yeah.
have the dread. Get
So
gold
that's-
when you can.
That's one of the things where you really would want to
Hold.
make a hold outside of the cave
Yeah.
in order to empty it of the most
So in
dangerous
that case, just
Okay,
consider
I'm
it
gonna
as
head
like a
down to
base of
Leech for,
operations for you to
Nexus.
keep the cave from.
I'm moving off this edge. I'm coming to you. This
I'm
is
amazed you're still alive.
So am I.
Like down here,
Oh, there's
actually,
the-
I think this is already
Ow.
a
We have a
better
reason.
hold in general.
Yeah, this is
Because
a
it's got
tunnel,
I
right?
restricted
apologize for saying
sight lines on the most of the cave from long range.
Yeah.
I am free.
It's low down, which is okay.
Still good. Wait, is that
Here,
still
can you
good?
cover
There's
me
not
with foiled
not
gun?
because this is the tunnel, so this is actually
Oh, wait,
much
foiled
better
gun,
breaching.
never
Yes.
mind.
Yeah, we got
It's
it.
much better for breaching because it's got
And
open-
Driller has
open
terrain carve
ceiling.
C4, right?
Yeah.
So
And,
the Driller can make it much easier. Even if this,
Ow.
okay,
Reach
there's
over
a
there, reach
small
right
edge
on my
here,
thing.
but it's not that bad. They can hold deeper into the tunnel, terrain cover
we need another
C4 could make the
resupply.
hold a much nicer place.
yeah, call it down.
There's a lot of opportunities to cut line of sight with the longer range stationaries down there.
Problem is,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of nitro in this cave.
I
We
think
might
that's
run into
really
the same problem
something
we
that
did
the
when
team
we
needs to
started
be
this.
able to do.
Yeah.
Madness.
Another thing is, the gunner
So,
has
we need to start focusing the
scarcely
dread
low
right now,
number of
gunner
zip lines
engine.
out.
Yeah.
Scout
That could be
engine.
Although we
improving the
need
team's
Sweat
ability,
fighting.
or at least
This
Scout's ability to
This
hop
was where
around
we
cave
fought it last
rather than
There's
stations.
the...
Especially when
here.
there's like
Can I
massive
have
height differences in terrain.
Especially,
Can.
yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, I
It's
can
okay.
kill it.
And it's also a
Oh, I
good
don't
safety
have
net
bridge
against
shots, never mind.
injuries that they can just
Yeah.
fling you up
You
ledges.
miss.
I'm just not convinced by this hold location.
Okay, it's gonna live then.
It's scary to
We
fight
need
him.
damage up here.
Nice kill.
Yeah.
We're
And
damaged.
the sight lines aren't really all that good either, because of the
Yeah.
cliff not too far off. Like the bug repellent is really good on the control,
But it's nothing more than nothing.
Yeah.
where are the bugs going to go?
Don't do it, Dread, don't do it, don't do it.
Because what I see right here is that we've got the biggest open space for most of the bugs to actually go is through here, and
Yeah.
they'll end up pathing around, and then into the opening here.
Yeah,
That's not very much sightline.
it is
Get
not.
bugs coming from up here, and then on the other end you'll end up with we'll get better at this someday.
How much nitro can we get from this cave is the question.
On the other side it looks basically like a mirrored version of that.
Just kill as many loot bugs
Sludge?
as we possibly can.
Struggles to cover walls, even though it is quite capable.
Not even kidding, like that nitro
Yeah.
actually counts.
The fragment
We're gonna be
spec
relying
sometimes
on,
it just
we're gonna be
unfortunate.
relying on Hellfire and EPC quite a bit.
Yeah.
But we'll see if they keep with this hold,
Uh,
what that looks like
And
when they
you
start.
gotta be with us for damage.
I probably would suggest that the team calls for another hold, even if it constructs one out of
Reminds
thin
me of the
air.
first step by two guys
This,
where we
this
fought
terrain
two
is
like-
really challenging.
I think the opening of the hold is also kind of messy as well. There's a couple.
Yeah.
There's like a pillar in the middle where it just needs to be one opening.
Yep, okay.
The engineer could actually use his plats to
Oh,
forbid me for saying this. Actually constrict the top of the
I
opening.
love using hover clock. I'm not free.
Yeah, no.
That way there's
on
not
you.
there's no spitter line.
It's
of
on
sight.
driller.
Yeah.
Owie. Owie. Okay, thank you.
I don't like that.
Less
So
than
since
me.
okay, so they
Still
have the
Okay.
dread still alive,
Okay.
which is why they're
Very good.
so chill right now. But I'm really interested to see
Yeah,
what
but
happens
next
when they get swarmed.
Yeah,
Because
next
they can't,
damage.
they won't pull any
Can't
eggs
get it.
until the dread is dead. Because
Yeah.
then we
And
just
then
have
as
them
soon as
swarm
we're done,
some
pop an
exits
egg.
for no benefit.
Go
The
pop an egg
dread's
right now.
down,
Okay, nice.
What team?
Taking this reset.
Yeah.
and then
Okay,
any
now
moment now,
now
they're gonna
swarms
spawn.
can spawn,
Put more than one egg if you can. Let's
Alright.
start.
which is
Hard to
kind
put
of
one ahead.
scary if you don't have a well-established hold in this difficulty.
Might not be possible.
It's okay if it's not.
It's
Just
fine.
do what you can.
Yeah.
Okay, clearing out, making more space, kiting room in this
IPP
hold
set
is
up
probably a
back
good
there.
idea.
Yeah. I just really want to highlight that this and this being two separate holes is just really not good. It makes it inconsistent for where bugs are coming from which one, and it can be bad for your ammo economy as well as attention, figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, it's definitely more challenging.
Oh god, I have shockers on me.
It's okay. This is actually a pretty small wave.
Yeah, this is quite chill compared to everything else.
There might be another wave though.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call another resupply down back here.
Platforms and everything.
I will need one. There's still nitro on the wall right there. Or no, that's organic material. I thought that rendered to nitro for me for a minute. Sorry. That's a swarm.
Beautiful
Oh,
egg toss.
Just leave it.
I think there's some nitro on my ping. I'm not sure. I don't know if you've gotten it already.
Okay, so they've gotten a swarm.
Okay. This will not be chill. I need that resupply. There's an energy hole
The
back
team
here.
is worried.
Oh,
That nitro is not looking too hot.
Here they come.
Oh,
I'll cover.
Considering they have many more eggs,
Oh,
I
thought
don't
I'd live with this somewhere.
I don't feel very comfortable with this nitro
No, you
situation.
Better throw a good one this time.
Okay, opening it up a little bit. Some more repellent, please.
where at?
So the hold's holding
Just
up
on this
pretty well
side.
against grunts.
Got it.
Okay. Nice.
That proxy mine's too close. Watch the right side.
It's okay, it's
Fire
fine.
spread's
Yeah,
pretty
proxy
strong.
mines can be dangerous.
I can't tell if those goo puddles are burning or not.
Probably no particles.
Yeah, they're probably on fire, which is very
I'm
bad.
assuming they're on
Nitro or
fire.
egg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of assume that they're on fire with that inferno. And
So
fire.
guards seem to be dying, so it must be on fire.
Yeah, sludge is pretty powerful at holding even the veteran guards.
Let me have Molly for a bit.
Go for it.
Oh! Okay.
Arbalest.
I have
Oh
plenty
god.
I have plenty of axes that'll go down quickly.
The addition of weakened dreads is definitely making holds more
Oh,
challenging
shredders. Hey.
in this difficulty.
Yes,
Fan
especially
axe.
since the weakened arbalists, they can just dig right into the back of the hold,
Yeah.
and then you have to deal with them.
Arbalest is on me.
Okay. Bring it to me if you want. I can take it.
So overall, the swarm
I just
is
wanted to deposit an egg back
mostly
down.
Pretty
not posing
tame,
much
Yeah,
difficulty.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, pressure closed. They're powered down.
Fast suppressor. I don't
The
have
fast
Oh,
depressors
wait, there's
from
another wave.
MD
It's bad actually.
Yep.
are extremely
one. It's kind of
problematic for bunkers. The rest of the egg swarms are handled without much issue, but the sluggish pacing is slowly stacking up on the team, and that'll be remarked on in the last stage. Since the rest of the stage isn't very interesting, I'll show a short highlight moment, but then I'll just cut to the beginning of the next stage.
I'm going.
I'm
Following
going to
engine.
assist the scout so that
Yeah.
they can pull the last egg as soon as possible.
Exploders.
More spawns?
Go die to a ramp slide.
Okay.
There's
Oh, hey,
nitro.
there's nitro. We need to get that.
This zipline's good to help the team. Never mind. That is an awkward
Okay.
zipline.
Yeah, that's good.
Awkward
We're-
zipline.
I was
That
about to command the zipline, but it doesn't
was-
go
Now we
anywhere.
need to
It was
save.
still
Oh,
a
gosh.
commendable zipline
White
in
exploders,
that
white exploders,
there was
white
an
exploders.
attempt,
Ah!
and it did provide some amount of benefit to the team.
We're almost at stage.
5 out of
We're
10
very,
zip
very
lines.
close.
Okay,
Yeah.
can we hold off a second? I need to go pee.
Okay,
Salvage.
yeah.
Refine.
So yeah, JPEG.
not
Turns out
fire, salvage.
uncapped breeders are
With
really
2
bad
eggs
idea.
as well, with regenerator bugs.
That was probably
That's
the most
That's definitely a rough
unhinged
mission type.
experience at the beginning of
It's
Stage 2.
also rough if they don't have a first resup
I
in the
think we
bank
had almost
when they're
15
trying to
open
breach
units
the
on map
main
at
room.
once. And
Yeah,
it just kept
It
coming
looks like
'cause
they have
were
enough
breeding
enough
and breeding
nitro for a
and breeding.
resupply.
Do they?
Let's see.
What does the resup cost? I don't actually remember.
Indy is
Oh, actually, I don't
probably
know.
somewhere
Yeah,
around
that's
45
what
to
happened
50.
there.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's been pretty.
Having a resupply in the bank really,
the
really
uncapped
helps
breeders
when
were
you
a
need to
problem.
breach the
Nitro
room
might
fast.
get-
is EDD, but I don't
We'll
think
see
it's
if
a
they get
problem
any
for upcoming
resupply,
EDDs.
any
This is
nitro
just a
from the
really
starting
bad
cave.
move.
Yeah.
Because in salvage, it's not guaranteed to
Take
get
note
any
of
nitro.
Yeah, it's definitely not guaranteed.
How many downs
Also,
Scout
what can
has?
affect the win and loss is sometimes
Yeah.
loot bug RNG.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Sometimes you even get lucky in both mules
I
in
have a
there.
lot for.
That can really cut down
too.
time on the salvage.
Yeah.
Okay, I return.
Okay, we'll continue.
Because the muse also
Um,
provide nitro.
I know where the nitro is. but I think it's going to be guarded by a few spitballers and things. Things, mainly.
So we shall see.
So far from what I've seen, Andy really tests on the team's cooperation and coordination.
And some of its decision making, like
Yeah. Like the macro game is really being tested hardly.
because there's been a couple times here where you can tell the team has made a decision, but you're not sure if it's the right decision.
Yeah.
Especially like in the first Dreadnought mission, the driller was very decisive in moving to the dirt. It's a good to be decisive. It's probably better than a lot of. Even if that wasn't the best idea, it's a lot better to make that decision together decisively than to not make a decision.
Yeah, making a decision is actually quite good, because if you don't make a decision, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna idle around, and then that will put
You're just
additional
gonna
pressure on
stand around
attrition.
and die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to decide on something eventually.
But then during the egg, where they made the decision to go to that ledge, I'm guessing because they knew about it from before. It was good to make that decision, but I think when they got there and how
Given
bad
it
terrain
is
that was.
possible that they did not have the full information, but as they gathered more information when they were actually down there, a better call could have been made based on the new information.
Yeah, it seems likely to me that there should have been perhaps a reconsideration, at least for a moment.
Yeah, you can make decisions, but you can always reconsider. You don't have to hard commit every single time.
Or you can just hard commit to every decision, but you just keep making new ones.
Yeah, that is also a possibility.
No.
Okay,
Which
let's
I'm
see what they
pretty
do
sure
this
is
stage.
the same thing as what you
Very
said.
low on hellfire, but otherwise
Alright.
fine.
Okay. I think
Okay,
So you're on
so
the drop pod?
probably interesting.
there's
Probably
not
shouldn't
gonna
be
any
pushing
negatives
to the
we can
dirt,
make
because you
that's
don't
why I
really want
asked.
to be digging
Besides for the
apart
low
anything
bug
apart from the
nice.
dirt tunnel when you're driller.
Scout could have hopped on the
Salvage
zip
is
line.
like the most like-
I'm sorry. Driller could have
no
hopped on the
refineries.
zip line
No.
to negate fall damage and get
Refineries,
to the dirt
yeah.
faster.
Now they don't have luxuries of the luxury of having a dread to stop any announced or ambient swarm, so the pacing suddenly becomes very important.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna drill from here.
And another thing is in hollow bow,
Oh, wait,
or when
we
you're
need an
trying
egg.
to use a pickaxe
No, we'll wait
or
on the
something
egg.
to
We'll start breaching
get the
this
vines out of your way. For
Drill
driller,
through that
using the
gate.
drills, just a couple ticks of
Right
damage
behind
won't
Okay.
slow you down.
I know
I'll
it's right
finish
there.
the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty thin. Get ready right now.
So the drop pod is right
Purple.
here.
A call is
Oh god, the
made to
whales.
breach the
Just-
oh
Oh god, the
oh
whales.
god.
The
That
whales
is
being
nasty.
frozen.
So this cave is dangerous.
It is very
There's
dangerous.
only 44 static units, so that's actually a lot less than the first mission, and it's comparable to the egg mission. But there's a lot of breeders. We can
So-
see
They're
fire bombers.
terrifying.
I think
insane amounts of weapons.
I actually
Oh,
like
we
this
really
call
will.
to breach here,
That's
but
probably
Something
helpful.
back.
I think driller could use
Back.
terrain cover
Exploring
C4
this.
to make this breach much easier.
Hey, fire bombers.
They can
Fire
use
bombers.
this tunnel as a fallback
Can we have some goop?
to help them
Yeah, we
breach
can call
the
a resupply
main
in
gate.
here.
See, I
Yeah,
think the
Call
breach
race
is
up here.
good.
That's fine. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
need
I
it.
don't think that
Oh, there you
they
go,
should make a
outside.
foothold there just yet.
Yeah.
No?
There's too many
No?
encounters,
Okay, so we can get-
especially with the web spitters.
Yes.
Which I think that's what they're
Okay.
doing.
And then I
You're
would
just
think
gonna have
that
to
it's
probably
probably a good idea to open up
Okay.
this entrance a
Okay.
bit if they're going to
I'm
come in.
I'm
Well, I
not
need-
outside.
Can you stop being
We shall see
cryptic?
what they do.
Okay.
Called in the tunnel in front of the breach.
Okay, come here. We were gonna shield this, and we're gonna get you up. Okay, never mind. Web spitters.
Where's
Yeah,
Scout?
yeah,
Scout
by the way,
unfortunately
there's like,
separated
Scout
and dead
yeah,
somewhere
separated
else.
somewhere.
How many
Lots of
mobile,
Unfortunately.
how many mobile units are on the floor?
265.
I don't know.
Okay,
one of the
if
major
they want to
problem is
explore that
Okay,
place,
come on.
they really need
I have
to
a line of
open
sight
up
on
the
the
sea.
breeder. I'm gonna see if I can get some shots off.
Yeah. Do what you can.
Oh, I almost
I
died.
think priority one is
Connor,
getting
come here.
scout up.
Yeah.
Let's explore turtle.
Fire bombers. Okay. What?
Fire bomber decided
No.
to launch me.
Yeah, they're getting
Okay.
flanked by exploders.
We need to go back.
Breaking version.
Okay, I'm
NG
gonna
is
dead the shield.
low,
Give me
drill
the
is
shield.
low. It's kind of dangerous.
You need to go back. Go back. So once
Okay,
we
the
came-
call is made to fall back.
It's a good idea.
Line of sight on
Yeah.
the breeder.
Okay, Scout, when you're able to take care of those breeders, please do so.
Scout really needs help in taking care
I
of the
hear
breeder.
a lot of robot spawning, I think.
The scout
Yeah, we're gonna need
probably
another,
needs some
we need
help with
another
the
shield
shield
out there very soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because otherwise getting out there with the exploder
it's,
trickle,
it's pretty much
Everything else that's going on.
impossible.
Okay,
Yeah,
I TP up.
it's
it's
insane.
really rough.
Game's lagging.
Normal waves.
Yeah,
Terror.
Uh-oh.
The FPS is dying.
we're okay though. We're okay. Shredders.
They've got good
Game's
sight
lagging
lines
so badly,
and
I'm getting
good,
ragdolls.
good tunnel constrictions. So
Yeah.
Menace behind,
pretty
Menace
Good
behind.
much
propellant.
non-issue.
Menace behind!
Oppressor
Oppressor.
ahead.
Oh, it's reaching
Driller
bugs.
should be
Yeah.
making a move to
Oppressor ahead.
immediately
Please
power
contact
attack
that
the
oppressor.
Yeah.
Please get the oppressor.
so that it goes on cooldown.
Minutes.
and
3 minutes is behind us.
the oppressor
Okay,
dies
we need to
quickly.
shield out when you're able to dodge the oppressor.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
I might have to
So
double
okay, this is what I'm talking about. If they want to
Okay.
breach that,
I'm trying really hard to
breach the
grab it.
main case through
Okay,
that
yes,
through that established
United,
entrance,
thank you.
they
Okay,
need to
we
make
need
the
to
entrance
shield.
larger for better sightlines.
Okay, I'm shooting up.
We need to help.
Having a small choke like this, when your silence is really restricted,
Oh, I died.
you can be flanked by enemies
Yeah.
without knowing.
Full region.
Where the fuck are the breeders?
Yeah, we can't see because of the gas.
And
Okay.
and Scout really
There's
needs
also
help
Nitro
to get
right there.
obtain sight a line of sight on breeders.
Unfortunately, that shield was placed.
Get that nitro and go back.
A bit too back.
Where are you?
Exploder's
I
behind
think they
you.
just
Face-
placed the shield for
Oh
a
god.
while.
Yep.
Never
Oh,
mind.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Because the exploder trickle is putting too much pressure.
Okay.
But the only way to
It
get
was worth it.
get a foothold
We have
for
we have another
one
one for another resupply. Good.
push the exploders and everything
Fine.
back is
As
to
long
put a
as
shield at
every-
the
How
end.
many how many whales are
Yeah.
still up?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think two.
There's
So
a few
okay,
new
so this
callers, though.
nitro
Okay,
situation,
we
they
shield out again.
probably don't have a resource in the bank. I'm not sure.
I really need one.
But
Whale
I
right
think they
there.
really want to push now.
Shooting under 2 seconds.
TBM let me down if you have to. I got you. Yeah, you
So
got
there's
it.
a shield.
Okay.
It's somewhat conservative
Spitballer.
for the
Spitballer
revive.
right there.
Yeah.
So we're having trouble
appreciate
getting our shields placed in the most productive positions.
Back to the
Often
tunnel.
it seems
Exploders.
that the shields are too conservative.
They're being
Did we get a whale?
used
I
on
killed 2
revives,
ballers.
We
Instead
have
of
how many whales?
pushing
Yeah, whale?
aggressively,
Okay, yeah.
which is an
Okay,
unfortunate consequence of
As long as we get a whale every
Right there,
time,
right
try
there.
it.
Oh, it's the regenning.
Explode
The regenning.
trickle.
We need to freeze.
yeah. I'm not even sure how to put it.
I've got shots off on it.
Okay.
This
Shield out when you
probably
can.
would be a
Shield
good
out when you
idea.
can.
We can kill.
That's small
Soon, shooting.
Breeder dead.
because there's not enough
Exploder.
sight line.
Okay, go now.
This is really hard because you have constant
Well, right?
exploder trick. This shield is too
Okay.
conservative again.
Okay, we can kind of
Yeah.
step out a little bit.
Definitely
Especially
agree with what you
Scout
said.
really
We need to
really
open up
needs a
that
very
vision.
aggressive shield to get line of sight on those
Okay.
pesky breeders.
Okay. Okay.
Engineer also
Okay,
needs to
where are
set
you,
up their
Sam?
turrets
I'm
out
going to
here
get
so
Sam.
that they
In the tunnel,
can
and I'm
use
safe,
the
I'm safe.
range of the turrets to.
And
trigger the
also
exploders.
also aggressive
I am
platforming
not safe. That's
could
a-
help you
that's a
help the
way-
team to establish control around it, to funnel bugs so that you don't get bugs from everywhere behind you on top of you. Okay, so what I wanted to say is engineer probably should have placed repellent aggressively around the drop pod location around where they're reaching, especially on top of the head to avoid enemies from trickling down above their head.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Having good repellents, aggressive repellent setups can really help the push, make the push easier.
They also have the option of, if they're having trouble pushing out, just to create a new tunnel, even though
Yeah.
it might not be that much more
I
favorable
also
or
think
less
that
favorable.
that entrance needs some C4ing. They
Yeah.
need the entrance to be wider so that they don't get constantly flanked by some pesky exploder.
Yeah, the exploder trickle is really bad. But also, if you think about it, their entrance is actually forcing them to push upward to get onto the terrain. It's
Yeah,
actually
that's really nasty.
pretty bad overall. And that's
Now
especially bad for the exploders.
two teammates are down.
And they've got a normal wave spawned.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Septics everywhere.
Okay. Okay.
Do
okay.
they have a
Oh,
okay?
what
They
is-
have
what is
one
that?
one
Oh, there's
stab
a
left.
robot back here I can't get.
I'm working it now. It's down.
Okay, nice.
Healing slush movements.
So how I don't
Okay. I
didn't quite pay or I didn't quite notice how did two people get separated?
Septics are coming through.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Fast suppress.
I'm not really sure. Let's go back
Driver
and
coming?
find out. So, 30 seconds
Watch
ago.
these floors.
Whale
Can't
right.
see the red screen. Too low.
Okay. Okay, we
Scissors
can
push.
kind of step
Engineer's
out a
trying
little
to
bit.
set up a punch.
I'm dead. Reader is not
Goes
dead.
down.
I think that's not
Okay.
necessarily the fault of
Okay.
okay, Scout
where are
and
you, Sam? I'm going to get Sam.
Scout
I'm
and
safe.
NG because that shield was really
We
unfortunate.
need to get cold with a shield.
I am not safe. That's a wave.
That is a wave. Hey,
I
down.
will
Throw a
down.
bottom up.
Down.
Throw a bottom up. Congrats.
Engineer's
I
grab,
don't know. I
taken
think I
out.
got you.
Septic's
Oh,
everywhere.
okay, that's
how
unfortunate.
Engineer gets there.
Yeah, that's
Septic's
really
everywhere.
unfortunate.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, what is happening? Oh, there's a patrol bot back here I can't get.
I'm working it now. It's done.
Okay, nice.
I think that's
Keep late
again
slush for the
they've got a really
Okay.
unfortunate pushing
I-
position into the
Patrol
next
bot.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Septics are coming through.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Fast
I'm also
press.
not sure that they've explored the other end of this tunnel,
Grabber coming in.
Yep.
which is could also
I
lead
presume
to
that's
they
another.
big.
might have some knowledge of the cave layout, so maybe
Exactly.
the other end is even
I'm
worse.
doing this question 1 second.
I don't know,
Okay.
as
We need to
since
push
I haven't seen
I
it
can
before,
only
I don't know.
hypothesize, yeah.
Just exploring
Oh my
the other end
God.
of the tunnel
Oh my
can
God,
often lead
septic.
to new perspectives
still
on the
more.
cave, which is good.
I need this reset.
Can also lead to
Okay,
nitro.
take it.
As far as I know, there's.
Hey, I'm
Two
gonna grab.
breeders.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I see at
Yeah, I wanna
least 2
get the
breeders. So
Okay, the normal wave doesn't give them that much trouble overall.
Okay. Okay. Crap.
But this
Yeah,
is
shield
still
pass.
like an attrition problem, which I'm kind of scared for.
Yes.
maybe
the nitro
not.
situation isn't
Nah,
looking
that's best
so
way to see it, I'm
great.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot more up here.
They've got a lot of
take out what I can.
seconds.
Okay, exploders are still coming in. We need to get the whales. Where's cold?
The exploders in this
They-
difficulty is
sprout on me.
incredibly obnoxious.
Okay.
Yeah, the breeders are spawning
might have just
exploders,
killed
and
myself.
that's causing quite
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
not shield.
okay. Shield both.
So
Shield
far
both.
from that.
Shield
I can't,
both.
yep.
Okay.
Need
When you can,
5 seconds.
shield both.
Grabber.
I got it. Okay. I'm almost out of sludge.
Septic.
We need
Septic in our
nitro.
body.
It's right there.
We have attrition.
Yeah,
We
points.
have first aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and see, okay, this really needs to be opened up. It's so dangerous
Okay,
on
get nitro.
on that ledge.
Get nitro.
Yeah.
Right now.
There's some nitro.
Have
It's
angle
like
on any of these
Scout
breeders.
is
Scout really
That's
needs
what
no.
I'm
to
trying.
go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, angle on the breeder right there.
We
Can
have
someone
nitro.
cover me while I focus it? Oh, that's so many explosions.
Almost out of sludge.
I'm working on it.
I know.
We're dead.
Breeder
Good.
down.
Okay.
There's one above us.
Yeah.
Grab it here.
Okay. Deposit.
Okay, so, can you pause?
We can focus.
Just before when the driller has line of sight of the entrance. Yeah, here,
Yeah.
right here. So okay, let me use it. This needs repellent. This needs repellent desperately. Everywhere here.
Interesting.
On top. This needs repellent. This needs and then this entrance needs to be opened up even more.
In the
Like
back,
this
especially.
needs to go. Yeah, this part needs to go. The team
Yeah.
really needs a good pushing location and to establish good line of sight because they really need to push because of attrition.
Yeah, because if they opened up the cave, the hole this way, that would give them more horizontal kiting space as well, which is really becoming a problem because they've got all this line of sight.
Also, notice these pesky exploders here. If you make a wider entrance, you're less likely to get exploded.
The breeder seen here causing problems.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the line of sight that this plateau has been pretty problematic.
Also, okay, in addition to the ceiling repellent, what also needs repellent is on this ledge here. This needs repellent as well, just to
Yes.
avoid anything from coming around, like vertically around this 90 degrees corner and causing you trouble.
I agree. Things crawling on the
Also,
drop pod
you
is
can
actually
extend, yeah,
not
you
that
can
big of a problem.
extend the setup a little bit, a bit of more repellent near the drop pod. Now you only have two. Now, if you use this setup, you only have two angles to consider, from here and from here. That will make the pushing much easier.
Yeah. That would also make it easier to fend off the exploder trickle.
Yeah, because explorers are also affected by repellent.
Something that would also be extremely useful is if you would put a turret here and a turret somewhere over here facing towards the entrance. that would do a lot in keeping this base clear of
Yeah,
exploders. Because having exploders coming in, like making the turrets not face outward but rather inward towards where the team is constantly traversing to help keep it clear of specific bugs would do a lot for helping the team survive.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see. Anything else?
Not at this particular moment. So we can probably proceed.
I'll just clear it.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, deposit.
We can focus that breeder before we eat.
I can't. I'm on Wally.
The Nitro is definitely
Scout is going
Yes,
down a
yes,
lot,
yes,
but
yes,
that's
yes.
not
Good.
Let's get the night.
their own fault because Scout
Are you
really
gonna breeder above
needs
us?
more support.
Why is Molly moving?
I don't know. Okay,
Did we kill the breeder that was above us?
I do not know.
I think so.
I do not know.
It looks like we just got another novel.
Yeah,
Maybe. Call another resupply,
That's
please.
rough.
I'm out of sludge. Yes, thank you.
Yep, I just kicked the supplies out the airlock. They'll be with you soon.
I am doing as much as I can with PP.
Yeah, we're gonna need more solution.
oh, there's no sludge. This is very
No
tricky.
sludge, no plasma
I have-
anymore.
Almost.
Okay.
3 supplies here.
That is rough.
How are the stationaries looking outside?
Better than they were, I think. We might have
And something
all
else to
the-
note, they've got 33 static units.
I saw some Collox spells, but that's not.
They haven't
Okay, we
made
can trigger a mule.
that much
You know where
progress
that
in
nitro was
clearing
called
the
that you
victory.
originally got
Yeah.
on the wall?
And they
You
have to
go
do
down,
the
there's a
mules
mule,
and the
the
two
mule
alien
is right
two
there.
alien
We can
knights.
trigger that.
The
Or
mules will
there's
be-
also
the
nitro in
mules
that
will
pit
help
as well.
with
If
the
we get the
nitro
nitro first, then
situation.
trigger to get us another resup.
Yeah.
There's Corlax.
Also having to do the
Okay, never mind.
eggs.
Let's push
And
out
then,
with cold.
of course, the salvage.
Oh,
egg.
sorry.
Monster's about to die.
Okay, hello.
So this
I
entrance
don't think I
again,
missed it first.
explodes and high chokes don't mix well.
Okay.
Oh, that was badly timed. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Yeah,
Triggering me.
it's
Okay.
as you say,
There's also
AoE
nitro right
weapons
down
get
there.
more effective in chokes. Well, so do
I'm not
exploders.
gonna bother.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
making a hold right here.
They can take out the whole
Yeah,
team.
they're
in
killing
one
them.
go.
Oh god, we're
Excellent.
open. Never mind. Do not use this.
Yeah.
Go back down the tunnel.
There's still what?
Did we get the nitro from that?
I would maybe even propose to re-breach this level to make
Right
it more
there
level
or right
instead of
there?
going upwards.
And if they used a
Oh, the
C4,
black box
a
is
curving
okay.
C4
That mule
there
triggered?
earlier on, give them better sightline on where
okay.
the
Okay,
uplink
cool.
is.
Set.
Uplink is. That would have actually helped eliminate
Cole, are
the
you
cliff.
holding the nitro?
Yeah.
If you can kill the
So I think
spitball,
I-
yes.
I think a couple more
Okay.
curved C4s in general
Who's
would
holding the nitro?
Yeah.
kind of helped.
That would be me.
Oh,
It was you. Okay.
I got
See,
it.
see,
Got
they
it.
keep going down to explode in this entrance.
Are you sure you will?
Yep.
Sure.
Just really unfortunate.
Sure.
Can I have an iron will check?
Yeah,
Who's
if
still
I
got
were
it?
I have it. We have
Okay.
one
if I
reset
were
back here who
stuck
wants it.
in the same position for multiple
I can
more
grab
waves in a row,
breach.
I'd be seriously considering
Okay, I'm almost out of sludge.
what other
Re-breaching
ways can we
another
take
That's more
out?
important.
Yeah.
Grab sludge.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, go push cold.
Shredders.
Okay, wait. I'm coming. Where's Shredders? Here's Shredders.
So in this kind of difficulty, Scout
Okay.
really
I think it's just
struggles
Okay.
because of the like shredders and everything.
Yeah. It's really hard to be
where I'm
completely
at
independent
is a
scout.
spitball.
There's a lot
so
of
if you
long
can
range
just
enemies.
We
breach
can
it.
Okay.
You
Yeah, hold
can't
on.
really
Yeah,
dodge.
Oh god.
Ow.
Yeah.
I
There's
did
one
Especially
fire.
shredders are
Yeah.
especially annoying. Oh, now everyone else is down.
Change,
That
change,
is
change,
that is
change, change.
I'm chaining,
scary.
I'm chaining.
Push
Right.
cold. There's a whales out there somewhere. Again.
Should we go down?
The team,
It's
the
like we're gonna have to
gunner driller
Yeah,
NG
just-
combo
it's
is
fine.
not
It's
really
fine.
You
struggling.
don't need a
clearing
shield,
the
Oh,
just breach
base.
them.
right there. Breach this.
Something I
breach
should
this
know.
volley.
It's like they are doing quite well.
They might have aggroed the mule.
Okay.
There's also loot box. Just kill him.
Get cold right now.
Okay, we have a loot bug army here.
Yep.
Yeah, we-
Alright. Get that reset in.
Loot
That
bugs
mule's already triggered.
might help them with the
Okay.
nitro.
Sit it
Yeah,
down, sit it
that's
down.
3 loot
Oh
bucks.
my god,
That's
the
very
wings
good
bugs are
RNG.
on Ollie. No. Okay.
I'm sure we have all
Reset
these.
This is a black
in.
box.
Reset
What?
in. Pulling it here on the black box.
Oh, it's a black box that's here.
We need.
Now we need anything else.
Yeah, this is a salvage.
That's actually a very good place for a drop for a black box. It's
I
a
think we're
nice
gonna dig
flat
this
area.
down.
Yeah.
I think
There's
we're
a
gonna
wall you can
shred
work
it.
with.
I think we're at a bunker.
You can either
There's
bug repellent
nowhere
up
to go.
the
You
ledge
can
or
straight up
flat.
bug repellent and
We
reset
could,
up
I could
here.
set up a bunch of plats, but that's
Yeah,
like
set it up
Yep.
right now.
time. It might not work.
This is a
Right
way
now,
better
just
hold
in
than
case,
whatever
because we're
that
getting
cave
stuff
entrance
on
they
our
were
heads.
holding.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, now mule has been aggroed. Has it been aggroed
Oh,
before?
They're up there.
Not
Never mind.
sure.
I'll let you knock that down to me.
wasn't paying perfect attention
okay.
to the
Never mind.
comms, so if they called it earlier, I would have missed it.
How are you doing up there, buddy?
Unfortunate.
I really wish PH didn't add sprouts.
Oh,
They're lamenting
Sprouts,
the
yeah.
increased long-range projectile
alright.
shooting stations.
Hey, white
They
explosion.
are quite dangerous.
Yeah, especially this like the
There is no
basically silent
I don't think
sprouts.
there's a whale. I think that there's just that much inactive
They're just
bugs.
risky.
That's insane.
And they not
We
only are
don't
they
have uncapped enemy aggro.
they don't have a really
This
loud
tunnel
sound
needs
cue.
to get
Is that
plugged.
other,
Does-
mule
did
trigger,
it?
Or no?
No.
Okay.
We're moving towards it now. There's nitro to see here. if we need it.
Nice.
I can plat it if needed.
It's also in
It's
there.
triggered now.
Floor nitro
A
now.
shot.
Just run around and get it on the floor. This stage.
Nuke, 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 nuke!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Nuke ballers.
It's rush from new baller.
They are quite
Stage is
deadly.
where we start to recover.
Terrifying.
Oh crap, grab her. Wait, get back to hold.
They have a normal
Like-
wave.
The black
Early
box,
early grabber.
Black
Second
box.
time.
So
Signal
okay, this is a
of
bit
the wave.
risky
I don't know if
because
it's
I
a full
think
wave or
the
not, but-
team is split in half and half or something.
Yes, Gunner's near Driller.
Did
I'm
it
not
spit
sure where
fire?
NG is.
No, it like the projectile came out the side.
There's NG.
It was very funny.
I'm still not seeing NG's turrets
Yeah, they
Okay.
do that.
anywhere.
Oh, shh.
Yeah.
So I
Trash
Yeah, I
this
need
way.
as someone who
Okay.
plays
That's
engineer a
second
lot,
wave, second wave.
Okay,
I
fire
see
bombers
the
stay open.
turrets. Now they're going down.
In a shield.
Yeah. That's not close enough for me to axe down the
Okay. Okay. So can you pause?
Arbalest yet.
Yeah. So okay. I'm not convinced by this repellent setup on the right side. So
They've-
ideally you want
neglected this
repellent
area.
here. Yeah, they want to block this off, repellent here, so they can have an entire wall to work with and not have to worry about like this area, like
Yep.
not worry about this path. I don't really like that path because it's really close to the. You only have a finite amount of space in the radius of the black box to work with, and that path directly leads to it. I don't really like that setup.
Even if that means in order to achieve that you go up above
Yeah,
the
that's
ledge and
very
place
yeah.
extra plats, because you might notice this is a long line.
Yeah.
So that's going to take
So-
quite a bit of repellent, but you
Yeah.
can do it if you layer the repellent thick enough.
Yeah,
all the way
on
in the
top
back.
of even on top of the ledge, yeah. This probably that length probably calls for 3 layers, and yeah, blocking that tunnel, like that drill tunnel off is quite important, I think, in this situation. And instead of this, yeah, this repellent right here needs to go.
Yeah, and that would let the bug paths shorten down to the very sides, and you can even add some repellent.
Yeah, often on the look is you can put repellent here.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you can constrain all the bugs to come from 2 positions, 2 directions, here and here. That makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
But anyway, we should probably proceed.
Okay.
It doesn't.
So
really
worth
matter.
remarking, I
No,
think there
I don't
should be a
think they're
couple
red
more
regens.
zip lines down. It's not like you're using them for anything else.
Yep.
It's like
Can't put anything
Especially
past this
making it so that you can zip down to the
Mini
hold
bug on
position
drop
from
pod.
more
Yeah.
angles.
So this tunnel is already
Okay.
causing some minor
Other
issues.
mule is
You see
triggered,
a
we
slasher
can-
coming down, surprising
Okay.
scout of whoever that was.
we want to kite the mini bulk.
Okay. Yeah, let's
Still,
go get
the
that.
crater's smaller, but it's still a crater.
Oh, we have eggs to do.
Yes.
Shoot.
The team still has both
We should probably do
eggs.
that now.
We should
And one of
probably
the
let's get
mules.
the mule first, so we get the nitra, and then we do the eggs.
There's a mini bulk, which can
Like,
pose a bit of a
I will
problem to
make
the
like
hold.
hard bunkers.
Yeah, that
Holy
might
crap.
make it a bit
Oh
rough.
my god, I saw that. I saw that. Oh, kite them.
It
both
looks
away
like they
from the
just
black
got
box. Get
a
back to this
very
tunnel over
large
here.
gun wave. 200
There-
currents.
That is
Huh.
Insane.
Yes.
that is something.
The kill
Fine.
count is
Fine.
quite high.
rather
I'm out of ammo.
interesting way.
Okay.
We can call it resup. We actually have spares for once.
Yeah. Call one down here, and I'm also gonna grab the egg in the tunnel, and we can.
I'm
get
not
down here
sure
too.
I'm convinced by the split up
Yeah,
Yeah,
now.
you back with us.
I think there's 2 people outside, but 2 people here. Okay, they're coming back.
I think they were split when the wave came up. Energy was over much closer to
Sorry
where the
about
wave.
that. Entire
Yeah.
wave spawned under my toes.
Okay. I am getting this egg. Well, actually, how close are you on the mule? I don't want to catch you out.
Good coordination. Always be coordinating
Bring the
before you
mule,
pull
bring
an
the
egg. You're not
Yeah.
sure what your other
Well,
teammates
if I
are
can kill these fronts.
Yeah, in these more challenging difficulties, let's
You can
just
pop
say,
an egg.
Scout is really, really hard to play because you constantly get annoyed by more
Down the
enemies than
tunnel,
you would
down the tunnel.
Get
expect
busy,
to.
miners. Swarm
Yeah.
detected.
Oh, good, that's the swarm.
It might need cleaning up with rats and stuff.
And you get the second egg. Or...
They have a fair bit of nitro.
Oh, that's way out of the way.
Yeah, that's up to you.
They'll have their one
I
and
know
only
how to
swarm.
get there. It's just
Stay right here.
Scout is basically empty.
This right here is one of the most deadly creatures on Hoxus. It is the Tumbleweed. Contact with this creature can sometimes lead to instant death. I should note that they are kicking around this hold, but very much legitimately because of the way that the physics of these creatures, the physics of the Tumbleweed can cause a dwarf to instantly die upon contact. They should genuinely kick it out of the way and possibly into
Yeah.
a hole to prevent it from
That is
randomly
definitely
killing
one of
the
the
Timber and Swamp.
considerations. Yeah,
Especially if they plan on holding in this
yeah,
area.
yeah, yeah.
I'll be down.
Contact. The swarm has arrived.
I was going
so many
down.
septics.
That is
so
a
many
lot of
septics behind
septics.
us. So many septics behind us, and a fire bomber. Reach that.
Firebomb is down.
Sludge, not having any piercings, struggling to get all the way to the septics.
Yeah.
When I see 15
Very
septics
much
spawn.
rip moment.
Oh,
perfect
Cold is
reaction.
grabbed. He's going for a ride.
I've been grabbed.
Yeah, it's really, really okay. So in higher difficulties like this, it's really, really hard for Scout to go solo, choose solo, and go out there alone and try to survive. Usually,
Yeah,
what you
great
might
idea.
see with higher difficulty Scouts is that Scout plays more closer to the team and acts
Okay.
more as an extended
Behind us.
arm of it.
Yeah.
And there's also the case that some team comps actually really
Fire bomber.
benefit from having a scout.
I totally
Yeah.
walked on that.
Like
actually.
if this team comp was running
Okay, that's a
scout
lot
with
of
super cooling chambers
Nice cryo.
or
That was a good cryo.
like TEF, it would actually be really beneficial for scout to be
Oh, hey, what's that?
scout.
Impressive.
And
Holy
also,
crap,
if Scout brings
secondary.
IFGs, that'll be incredibly
Did they spawn there?
valuable for
I
hold.
think either they
Yeah.
spawned there or they came through the wall. I don't know what happened there.
Unsure how those large
We have,
targets got
power
so
attack on the
close to the
oppressor.
team.
I used mine.
It's dead.
Okay, pop the
Grab it
gas
into
when
it.
you can.
A focus goo bomber.
Almost clear of enemy.
I can't
We
pop
got
gas
the
while we're in
It's
it.
fine. It's fine. Hey,
Oh shit. Sorry.
I-
Couldn't really
The
tell.
gas,
I'm very glad it wasn't a charge shot.
okay,
'Cause I did just shoot sludge.
it's fine. Okay,
Ignited Goo is quite powerful. It does a lot of DOT.
okay. I think we're good.
Yeah, this seems fine now.
Just need to get that second egg.
You grab the second egg.
And
Was
Oh,
that the
I was down
announced
here
one?
with
Are we gonna have to push
That was
forward
the
together
egg swarm, yes.
if it's like a side move?
As in the like, was that the
It's
egg
a
announced
tunnel.
egg?
It's a tunnel.
That was
I
the
can
announced
probably
one
grab it
from the egg.
myself.
Okay.
Okay, total, it's not so much.
let's go work on the salvage while we work on that.
This
Alright.
line is kind of long,
Trigger the last
with
skill.
only 2 layers.
It's
Good
already
example of
triggered.
why a zipline would be really good
Alright.
over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's buildable too. It's just
Do you want me to pop the egg?
get Molly with you first of all.
Yeah. You can. I would repair and then come with me. It's a pretty good area,
Okay.
kind of.
I'm repairing the mule. Give me like 10 seconds.
Scout is calling
would
out
say it's
good,
pretty
good
good, or we
potential
just stay on
hold
the high
positions as
ground
well in
where I'm
case they
at.
need it somehow.
I'm gonna
That's
need
a
to
good call.
Always
now
good.
we go to you. Yeah, I'll need one too.
Because scout can sometimes be the eyes
You know
of the
what? I'm
team.
just gonna call
Yeah.
it here.
Yeah,
That's
just
fine,
go in the
go.
tunnel and then we.
Once again, Tumbleweed,
Yeah.
Okay.
Dangerous.
it's like
I'm
playing
covering up the
Russian
dirt
roulette.
behind us.
I'm not calling Wall yet.
Call a resupply. Okay, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Already
did.
did.
Push the button on Molly. Just start setting her back. Plug that.
Okay.
Resupply holes can be very dangerous.
Plug.
Yeah.
Plug. Plug.
Edgy, where the plug?
Plug.
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 Edgy,
Oh,
hold.
that plug, that plug, that
Edgy,
plug.
hold.
Plug.
Edgy, plug.
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 I didn't know what fucking thing you were wanting me to plug. I'm sorry.
Yeah, resupply holes can just like
Asking you to
inject
lightly
enemies
plug
into
my
the middle
hole.
of the position.
And because
That's
enemy
never-
passing,
work.
enemy passing can have a delay,
After
or
the stream,
rather,
right?
yeah, they do
Fine.
delay because they only check every so often, like 4 or 5 seconds.
Uh,
If you plant a resupply hole late and enemies spawn in that
Yeah.
hole, in the
Oh,
hole,
I set on
they
fire.
can just directly
You know
ignore your
what? It's
talent
fine.
and
Acid
just go
stairs as
through
well.
straight at you.
They'll just ignore terrain. They'll go straight
Yeah.
through it.
They'll just go directly through.
So it's
Okay.
very, very much justified fear of unplugged resupply.
All right.
holes.
We.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Now, to get the pod
Okay.
working, you need to establish a
Here,
connection
let's-
between the pod and
How many
the
Praetorians
Proxima.
is
set
that?
up the update.
2?
Proxy mines on the floor always kind of concerns me.
Okay. We're gonna go out.
Just
back
makes
this
me
way.
scared I'm just gonna run into them.
There's still 39 mobile
There-
units.
Run
We have
into
There's
5
still
explosions.
swarmers.
Yes, there is.
Ow, 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 drill hurt.
Couldn't help myself.
It's okay.
Okay.
So they've collected the elements, and they've got
Oh, hey.
mules.
Hey!
So now it's up.
Oh my god.
Reaction to 3 swarmers.
I'm st-
Okay, deep breaths, everyone. Don't lose your cool.
I'm
Don't
tweaking
lose your
out
cool.
right now. Alright. We're already bunkering this down, and I do not care. Goodbye.
Wait,
That is the
Just seems
what?
I'm confused.
Why was this the call? That's the setup looked perfectly fine to me.
I'm stuck there.
Yeah, how deep are we? Not deep enough.
Okay, let me go back. I'm gonna pay attention to the comms to see
Yeah,
if
just there.
39 mobile
There-
units. We have
There's
5
still
resupplies.
swarmers.
Yes, there is.
How much
Ow,
nitro
ow,
do they
ow,
have?
drill hurt.
180 last I saw.
That should be enough for both of the black box and the other one, uplink.
Sorry, Monsoon. Oh, hey!
Somewhere in the ballpark.
Hey! Oh my god.
Reaction to 3 swarmers.
I'm st-
Okay,
It might
deep
be
breaths,
some
everyone.
caveman.
Don't lose your cool.
I'm
I
tweaking
think
out right
I
now.
think the team is feeling pretty tense.
Alright.
Yeah, I think
We're
it's
ready
too
to
close
bring
to the
this down.
finish
Hold
line.
on.
They absolutely want to make sure they do not lose.
Yep,
Lose your cool.
I'm
Lose
tweaking
your
out
this
cool.
right now.
this might be the moment where
Alright.
it's decided.
We need to.
It's too much on the line.
I do not care.
We're going
Goodbye.
to Reddit bunker. I do not care.
I
That is
see.
what I heard.
Sync.
Okay, so that is also a thing to consider. If they do want to Reddit bunker, they are good
They're
Reddit
stuck.
bunkers and
Yeah, how
all
deep are
for
we?
tomb.
Not deep enough.
Yeah,
Got to be sure.
This is this is one of the. It's
Sure,
beginning to
make
look
that
like a
big.
tomb.
Scout, you want
yes.
I want to kill
So
this frustrator.
What is
Okay. Now we
what
see
is
the
happening here?
Scout. I'll catch you. I'll catch you. Oh, I'm not
This
catching
is
shit.
so
Okay,
deep.
hold on, please. There's a secret
Deep
I
is
out of-
literally
fine.
have
Back up,
hover claw.
back up.
We do have
Wait,
hover
find a
clocks.
spot. There we
Okay,
go.
plug that.
Oh my god.
it can make sense to make it deep, especially when you've got
yeah.
the large
Give me a
car,
heart
car
attack.
C4.
But like this difficulty has like
Are we calling
faster
a respawn
press
here or
and stuff,
no?
no, and
We
many
shouldn't have
bolts and
to. If we
everything.
need to, we
They
can
might
do
just
it.
dig through.
Personally,
And then
I would've
once you
personally
don't
liked
have
to
an escape,
spot
okay, so
where you can, like,
in Reddit
you know,
bunker, very important thing is to have a
fight
pre-dug out
bugs into
escape
instead of them
path.
digging
They don't
into us.
have one.
I would,
They do not. Now,
but
in the case
And
of
also,
as
you
soon
know,
as
it's
the
a little
uplink
yeah.
is
too
done,
late for that
it
now.
won't
not
matter
too
too
late.
much
It's
so
never
long
too
as the
late.
driller has fuel. They can just drill
Stay
out
here.
as they go.
Yeah.
Something digging.
And also worth considering is
Oh,
if you don't have a kill chamber, like kill path
Careful,
for
though.
bugs to come down,
It's above you.
everything that spawns will be out there once you
Spawn
finish
here?
the uplink.
they spawned in there. Fantastic.
I
Yeah,
see.
it's
So
very
it looks
interesting.
like
Oh god, I'm
that's
Breaching
trapped by
part?
Stingtail.
That's it.
Trapped by-
that stingtail right there is a great example of why you should pull out your drills as driller, because the fear and the stun will cause the
Yeah.
bug to move out of the way.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
I'm back.
Oh, pressure down! Pressure
Okay,
down!
we need a shield. Need a shield. Need a
So
shield.
they
Yeah,
so it
this is
seems
why
like this
Reddit
is a
bunker
very
is so
on the
dangerous.
fly,
They're in now. They're in now. This is why we don't let the bugs.
bunker.
So this is what I meant by it's really
since
dangerous.
since they didn't drill the kill chamber in advance, they had some digging
I
bugs
did
come in
teach you for
anyway.
the single swarmer ones.
So
Yeah,
a beautiful
having a
demonstration of
kill, yeah. having a kill path for bugs to come in,
You
which
don't know
means
what
there
it's
is a
like,
valid
Lexi.
path for oppressors to come in,
By the
means the
nine,
oppressors are
in the
less
trenches.
likely to try to dig straight to
This
you.
is like
Yes.
maybe one level
Especially
down.
That
in a
can
difficult
avoid
case.
having your top being opened up by the oppressor.
Maybe
Yeah.
about the same.
Especially in a difficulty
It's been a while since
where
I played EX.
Such as
mini
this.
boss blocks, sentinels, and oppressors are
I
all
think this is definitely
capable
worse
of
than
digging.
LI2.
I did an EX dive and it was more chill.
Yeah.
A lot more chill.
This is definitely
And now
worse than
this
LI2, yeah.
kill chamber is actually pretty awful.
I'm completely justified in
It's
tweaking
not in the
the
best of places now. If they put a carve C4
Yeah,
in there
it'd be so
somewhere,
much easier.
just so that there's better sightlines for the whole team to get
Let's call
to
it
the
down in
entrance
here
of the
Yeah,
kill
call it
chamber,
Work
that would have been.
Considering the
Well,
amount of bugs that was
If there's a
dealt
good
with
spot
in
for
that
fuel
case,
cells, we can hold
in what
top
just
by
happened,
the
I
side.
think they'll be perfectly fine holding
I
outside,
don't know. We'll see how it looks.
in my opinion.
We can
Yeah, I'm
connect
not sure.
our,
Like, it definitely seems possible, but it
If
definitely also
anything,
seems like it
holding
could be spicy.
holding down here seemed like it got at a
back.
certain moment it got rougher than holding outside.
I
I
don't even
think
wanna
that
push
got
out.
really
That sounds
spicy
like a
because
waste
they
spot.
Yeah.
hadn't prepared in advance enough.
Yeah, it did help. Wait, no.
And now there's like also
back
bugs
down?
outside
No,
that
we're good.
never
We're
died
good.
or
We're
never
good.
passed
Just kill
down.
these guys.
Just
Turbo menace.
interesting.
Thank you.
The laser menace.
Oh, it's our first Turbo Menace.
Second.
Oh my god.
Oh, we have a second.
Yeah, we must not have seen it.
Having that thing stare
Yeah,
at
we
you
need to
for
run
more
it
than
under
1
this.
second, I believe
That is
does
horrifying.
result in death.
No, it's not.
Okay, is this gonna be a Reddit bunker too?
Let us
It's
find
the
out.
exact same spot. It's
Let us
just
find out together.
But it's
so
not
this is
open
thin
in the
wall?
back. It's not open in the back.
Is this
Oh,
open
yeah,
hold?
it is. Oh, never
no,
mind. Never mind.
Down
It's
we
open
go.
in the back. Down we go.
They're going down.
Okay, never mind. It's down.
They decided
I
they're
don't
not going to
trust
try.
this spot.
Let's see if they have a better Reddit bunker this time.
Let us see if they do it.
If we actually want to win, I think.
I want to win.
I
We've
would,
come
I would,
this
I
far.
would like to win.
Yeah, we've
I
come
would
this far.
Fuel cells.
We go.
I would like to
If this
win.
were
Let's
like
just
a single stage mission, I'd be okay, but we've been in a deep dive for an hour and 14 minutes now.
Yeah.
let's just let it
Yeah,
go.
they're feeling the hit of all
look
the
out
slower
for the
pacing in the
wave.
earlier stages
Yeah.
too.
Because
Because that can be really taxing on your
Yeah,
actual
it's
mental
definitely
energy.
exhausting.
Yeah, it can
Wait,
be an
wave?
exhausting trip.
no, it's shellback. I'm gonna kill that before it enters the thing.
In this in difficulties like these, and like this kind of
Okay.
EDD,
Now I see Torben.
it's like a
This
marathon.
thing again with the holes, what does that
It's
mean?
not only a challenge on the ability, it's
yeah,
also a
yeah,
challenge
yeah,
on the
blew out the back,
on
yeah.
on the persistence.
An interesting note is that despite how much they've struggled
this
with
more open?
pacing and all that, I believe
And then dig our
only
hands
one
into it.
Iron Will was spent.
I would connect it to
Yeah.
the old
That's
hole.
all I remember.
And just let them come
We
in
can-
from there.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
So it's
I like
actually
that.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
that's
They've
that's
actually
how we do.
not
That's how we
really
do this.
had as much problems. with,
Because
Okay,
even
so
if they funnel
okay,
in, it's
so
fine.
do they have a kill
Also, I want to call
chamber?
it resupply maybe.
Yeah, call
It
in
looks
there
like they're
and
going
let
to
it
dig
off.
to their old
Okay,
bunker,
we're
and
connected.
that's going to be the effective kill tunnel.
But they need to be staying close to the objective.
That's a wave.
Yes.
Get fucked,
So
sucker.
they'll all
What's the
funnel
reason?
through
What's the
the old
reason?
bunker.
That path might be too long for some oppressors to
I'm ready once
consider.
it's in.
As long as it's a valid path, I don't think there's an issue.
Preparing.
Oppressors might choose to dig if they're too far, no?
Mostly yes, yes.
I believe as long as there's a valid path, they will just
We're
path
starting
to
this?
you.
Yeah, we're starting
Huh.
this.
No, I'm not entirely sure
Cells connected.
of their exact
Okay.
behavior.
Or they'll start getting lonely.
But we'll
Except
find
it
out
is
if their
on the edge
oppressors
of
can
the,
just
pod.
decide to dig.
I might here. Here, I might C4 this.
Considering a C4, good idea.
Yep.
More spaces.
We're gonna make it because it extends into that area.
And the other thing is a bubble like that can be really good for sludge coverage because
Yeah.
it can force the enemies to path longer
I
through
saw
the
her.
sticky. Do the sticky puddles.
Okay, hi. No,
Fueling is at
do not.
50%.
Probably get those two in there.
But again, you need the sightlines to get into there.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
Hey, stalker.
Go back to these tunnels.
Just put some-
Burning sludge is extremely powerful in a situation like this.
Yes. It's the optimal bunker weapon.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't it be funny if you had burning sludge, temp shock it with like crowd bolts and get some kind of
Yeah.
bonus?
It's gonna teleport.
We'll just unload on
Kill
us.
it if it shows up.
Yeah.
We've got
The
that.
sludge like
I'll
vaporizes
call it
and
out if it
does
pops up in the hole.
a bunch of damage.
Yeah. If it pulls up. Oh, here it is.
I hear a bolt.
Exploders.
Bulk above us.
You think it will be?
No, I hear it.
So there's a bolt.
Oh,
Ooh,
Bobs!
Arbalest
Okay, there's
can
another
be
one.
pretty deadly in
There's
bunker
another.
situations.
Yeah.
I think we want.
And there's another Arbalest.
No, we don't.
Because
We're
why
gonna
not?
dig. We're gonna cope tunnel right now.
Engine is now
Can I take this?
Yes, take that. Take
Yeah,
that.
you get.
Okay, the call was to Cold Tunnel, which is probably a very good call in this
If
situation.
that thing shows up, do as much melee damage to it as physically possible. It's weak to melee.
reactor suffered damage.
The
And
oppressor
so-
or?
No, the dreadnought.
So this difficulty is
okay.
also interesting. It really probably penalizes
Sentinels here.
Hope Tunnels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out.
Lots of
go out
digging
to,
enemies.
door.
If you get a fast
Oh,
oppressor
shoot.
and you don't
I
have a full
reached a little
team,
bit,
you're
but
probably
it's
going to
fine.
No, you're
'cause
fine.
it's-
No,
it's-
you're fine.
Yeah.
We're good.
Reached a little bit is not what you want to hear the driller saying right now.
They clicked
I
the
did a whoops.
resupply
Sorry, I'll just
tunnel.
manage manually.
Not the
Unfortunate.
greatest
Yeah, I
idea.
pre-plotted it. I knew.
Gunner-
Very
gunner in front,
unfortunate.
gunner in front.
Yeah, I'm not breaching quite yet.
I'm gonna clear these.
Oh,
I know.
behind. Yep.
Shields offline.
Not breaching
Okay.
yet.
I suppose you have a spare X22.
I'm not
I
breaching
didn't
yet.
send it.
I'm not.
Yeah, we can wait here a lot longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna help out get back
As long as
there.
the bolt doesn't dig into us.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was.
Become
Set the line.
operational.
You set the line.
I come operational. Oh no.
we should probably get out. We should
Another
probably get out
Arbalest?
right now.
Yeah,
You're
thanks.
not
sir.
really
Get
in a
over
whole
here.
lot of danger from
Gunner,
it.
get out.
Iron
Yeah.
Will check again.
I have
No.
mine.
Everyone
So at this
Go.
point, it seems relatively smooth.
Okay.
See, I
Hey.
think
Bulk is here. Bulk is
they
here.
breached too early.
Breach.
Yeah, okay, this is way too early because they don't need
We're
to
door.
breach that early.
Turbo menace.
It ended up working about right.
We're
But
door.
Yeah.
We're here. We're
If
in.
you
I'm gonna
breach
die the
before
ramp.
the pod is it says ready,
No,
the
actually,
doors can sometimes not be open.
we passed
Yeah.
the first
And
stage.
it'll be and you can face a really
problem is-
awkward situation when doors are open in the open, everything's on
Problem is the
you.
first and the second,
Yep.
oddly enough.
Yep.
It'll be
And then
a
you
bit
die
awkward
outside the drop pod. The drop
with
pod
one
gets the
second
mission
one
failed.
seconds remaining. Yeah, that can be really tilting.
Guess how many
Yeah,
deaths they
that
have.
could be awful.
The same.
We got in. Did work out.
So, what do you
Okay,
think about
I
this
am
dive in
screenshotting that.
general?
28 deaths.
I mean that was a really long dive.
It is very challenging.
Scout struggled a lot to try to push objectives because Scout was kind of left alone a lot.
Yeah,
and the
not
difficulty
supported.
that struggles to let Scout be alone.
And that 28 deaths doesn't really reflect Scout's skill level, but instead it reflects Scout was lacking support from the team.
There was definitely a lot of the dreadnoughts definitely lacked the pace, which wasn't necessarily a problem, but that did extend the
Mission
effort,
time.
the mission time
Yeah.
for everyone. And the pacing for the hold position choices in the stage 2 and stage 3 definitely hurt the pacing a lot.
Yeah. So in stage 2, the hold position that was chosen was probably it made it a bit harder than it needed to be.
Yeah, if they had a little better pacing and the better hold positions, they might have actually found that the dive was rather nitro generous.
Yeah. Even if they saved one resupply there, that would have made a huge difference pushing the stage 3 with so many stationaries.
Mm-hmm.
There wouldn't be as much pressure to try to push out immediately and with so much push out so quickly. And in stage 3, the breach into the cave was quite difficult, frankly.
Quite difficult, quite slow. They needed to take a lot of different perspectives.
Yeah.
Because sometimes reaching a large cave like that, you can clear just a couple of stationaries right near the entrance, but you can never really truly get in the cave. So in that case, you have to clear the few stationaries
You
you
can
can and just move on.
one strategy is to poke around the cave from multiple angles or multiple avenues. You don't have to commit to one particular breaching point.
Yeah, exactly. Because that allows
So,
you to whittle away
yeah.
the stationaries inside.
Yeah.
Without
having to deal with all 100 stationaries at the same time.
exactly.
And in stage 3, one very important thing to note is when you're breaching, when you have only like a small drill tunnel into the main room, you need to extend that tunnel, so that you don't get suddenly flanked by 500 exploders right around the corner, and the whole team dies.
Yeah, the exploder trickle, you got to do something. If you can't get the breeders down immediately, then you've got to do some things to try and help counter.
Yeah, and in that fashion, Gunner's shields need to be probably way more aggressive in supporting the scout to try to clear out some of those stationaries, especially the breeders that are causing the exploders to spawn.
And that's when, and it's really important for engineer to use the turrets and repellent to help keep the spaces that they've already taken clear of exploders, so that Gunner isn't wasting shields on revives.
So, and in contrast to what usually repellent is considered for in terms of like rather defense, repellent can also be used offensively. In this case, offensive repellent placement was needed so that the team can control the incoming direction of encounter spawns and stationaries and whatever things the game is throwing at them in order to actually help breach the cave and help scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the end, they made it out alive with a lot of effort.
Yeah, there was a lot of, when it came to actually killing the bugs, there was a lot of team coordination and synergy.
Yeah.
So the team did not lack for firepower.
Yeah.